Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 5 of our Anno 1800 playthrough here with Donny Kegworth. Now, in the last episode, we sort of cleaned up our farmers area, walled it off, and got things looking a little bit nicer. Just moved some of this stuff around, got our artisan area sort of up to workers, and that's probably what we're going to look at today. And our worker village will need a bit of a restructure eventually, but for now we really do need to press on. I have read the comments, so thank you very much for anyone that has left comments. And the biggest, thing that we do need to take care of is getting these artisans in play. We've set up our beer. We're going to need to get a lot more production into bringing that into the fold. But we need to get these artisan play because that opens up the next chapter, opens up the new world. And we need to get over there pretty quickly. Otherwise, the AI may have settled all the big islands and we are going to be right under the pump. So today's episode, it may be a little bit frantic. It may not be that beautiful unless we work on a time-lapse of some description, but I think we really need to concentrate on getting the artisans into place. So over here on Orion, things sort of ticking along. And then, of course, we've got Washington, which is just bringing in beer at the moment. The hops, in fact, and transporting it off to Orion to then turn into beer and bring back to Sparring Town. But yeah, we've got a big workforce here. It's time to start looking at artisans. So this is where we're going to start setting up our artisans. What do I need? We need a school up here before we can get that. So straight off the bat, let's look at getting a school in place. Now, where do we want to put this? Is that probably going to be close enough? Yeah, across from the church. There we go. School in place, so these guys will start to grow a little bit now. They've got everything else that it looks like that they need to get those upgrades in play. So we'll let that tick over. Over here in Farmer Town, we're looking okay. We're going to have to look at our production levels. We've got a little quest here for the residents.
Perplexing needs setting straight.
Okay, I swear there's not a single man in this whole town who fit for me. Look at me, my beauty is far beyond that of these peasants. You know everyone here, don't you? Find me an attractive husband, like a firefighter.
I know you're busy.
Okay, find and collect a potential husband. Where are we looking? A firefighter somewhere. There we go. The matchmaker. A policeman. There we go. And, someone at the pub. And another one, down by the docks. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go. There we go, quest completed. Down by the shipyards.
Keen as a three-legged goat.
And we get ourselves something for the trade union. Affects grain farms and red pepper farms. Well, that might be handy in the future once we do set up some trade unions. Are we ready for artisans? Yes, we are. All right. Boom. Now we have entered the age of fine craftsmanship. We're going to need a lot more production for a lot more people. So, let's just rock and roll. There we go. City. We get a quest. In the pastry section, a genius. In a new city, a fruitcake. Can you help me find my cousin? He's a huge, bold fellow who never parts from his beer. Unmissable. Okay. Let's find the pastry chef. And now we're starting to get expeditions as well. So where is this portly man? There we go. Docklands pull world into new era. So the Docklands are available as well. We'll visit that later. So we can now do expeditions. The new world may be discovered long ago, but there are rumours of an uninhabited and bounteous new archipelago. So this is an expedition that will take us to the new world. Tobias wants to build docklands. I'm going to say no for now. Okay, we've got a bakery for our trade union. Okay, that's good. Canal to the lion's head. So everything's going to start unlocking here. I'm not going on those expeditions yet. Oh, just give me a rest. No, leave me alone. Right, so, artisans. It's going to be a bit messy to start with, but we will go ahead and clean this all up eventually. But we need to start looking at their needs, and that is canned food. So we duck down to artisans, and for canned food, as the game just decides to have a little bit of a stall on me. We need red peppers to turn into goulash. We also need beef and iron to make a cannery. So a lot there to take care of. So if we come over to Washington, this is where we need to get the red pepper and things up and about. So we've got our hops, that's going to increase. Red pepper farm, where do we want to sort of slap that down? Be around the back of the mountains here. And we're going to need more farmers for this particular village. So let's get that growing first. I'm just going to copy and paste. No, I'm not going to copy and paste. I'm going to grab that. Come this way. Get a few more workers in here, which they're happy at the moment. They still don't have the schnapps, so we are going to have to increase that schnapps level. We'll have a look at that shortly. But let's... An alliance? No, thank you. Oh, everything's going on. It's frantic. Okay, so let's go blueprint mode. And let's just get some red pepper farming happening. So, these are 108. Alright, so it's 2 to 2, 1.3. Well, we just need to really, you know, get it down and get a lot of production. About that far. Let's get another one down here. Alright, so that's 3 of those. And a little bit of a road to join these buggers up. And they will also need a warehouse. Just tuck it a bit further down in case we want to build out some more later. So let's get that in play. And then we'll also need a cattle farm. So they can probably sit down here. We're going to get 3 of those in play. And another one. Let's go. You know what? I'm not entirely happy with that, so let's flip that. It's tough to kind of do this on the fly without really thinking about it, so I'm going to copy that and do the same actually, no. We can copy all of that. How do we want to rotate this around? That could be kind of cool. Get rid of that. Right. Try this again. Alright, bear with me folks, bear with me. Another one there. 2, 3, 4. Right, and then right, so get that up and running, that up and running, that up and running. Right, so red peppers and cattle. We're then going to need iron and we're going to need an artisanal kitchen. Now, they need artisans, so that's technically going to have to be on the mainland for now. So, have we got a bit... We kind of need to set up a little bit of a artisanal industrial area, although we could look to build in here possibly. Takes 75 artisans, we've got enough, 660, but we need windows. So, for windows we need a sand mine, we then need glass, which actually needs artisans to work. So I wonder if we can slip a little sand mine in down here, or do we want to put it off the back here? Maybe back here for now. Get ourselves like a sand mine, so it's 30 seconds to 30 seconds to a minute. So 2 window makers for 1 and 1, which is fine. Pull him up here for now, and 2 window makers. Right, I need a road to connect there. They're gonna need a warehouse. So let's get the sand up and running. Now they use workers, is that correct? Yep, workers and then artisans. And then this, we'll get our windows. Oh, we need more steel. So we're gonna need a lot more iron coming in. So, have we got iron here? Limestone, limestone, let's check here. Alright, so we do have the iron deposit over the back here. Now in order to get that iron up and running at least, 50. Okay, we can afford 1 mine. A road straight down there. And a warehouse as well.
My father died in the
Alright, so that will be some extra iron. We'll have to set up some shipping routes.
We assist however we may.
Right, so we've got too much hops. So let's set a minimum stock of 100 and put that for sale. Right, I do have some names for some ships to name as well while we're here. So the Conqueror is now going to be called the Swift Seagull. Thank you to those that left the comments. Ship names. And this schooner is going to be called P.S. Rock. Done. We've also got this island to set up for clay later down the track, but we need to get these artisans up and about. So, and they're going to want rum as well, which is we need from the New World. So we're in a bit of behind the 8 ball already. So canned goods. So we should have peppers and beef starting to come in. Goulash will be needed to be made here on the mainland. Goulash does use artisans. And we need windows and steel for that as well. So the steel slowly plugging along.
I'm missing particular materials.
Okay, so they're waiting on sand.
Look busy,
which is
people.
fine. We need a lot more steel. We might have to go and buy some steel. We've got some cash. So, where's a...
Flagship ready for orders.
Oh, that's the flagship. Let's get that over there. Okay.
Ready for assignment.
We need a pier. Depot. Yeah, we need so much steel and windows.
New orders?
Oh goodness. Okay. Let's keep motoring along. I might go down and see Archibald for some steel so we can continue our production levels. Alright, beer is there. How's the beer situation here? It's coming in slowly. It's good to see. Consuming it that quickly.
Always
So
harder
they're missing
with someone
sand.
at your shoulder.
Sand is coming in. Slowly. And that's fine. Steel beams are being created. How are we for heaps of coal, heaps of iron? Alright, so we really need another steel works. So, steel works. Let's get that up and running. So a lot of smoke here. We will move this away eventually. Probably. Do we want it on Orion or Washington? One of the two. Washington's a lot bigger. So we'll see. Once we can start transferring workforce around, which I think we can do now that we've hit artisans, we can use this. Where is it? Workers. There's something that allows you to go between. We don't have it yet. Maybe it's when we get to engineers. I'm not too sure. But that will allow us to transfer workforces around the place. Too many transports here, so let's just upgrade that. Upgrade that one. No, we need more bricks across here. Okay. Oh, it's all happening. I'm running low on time mastery. So, windows will eventually start coming in. What are they missing? Oh, the steel's coming across there now, so they can start making the beams that we need. That will increase that. We're still making money, which is good to see. What's going on here?
Something's missing.
They're missing potatoes. How can they be missing potatoes? It's 4. Oh, to 5. Okay, but are we making too much? Yeah, we're probably making a bit too much now. Let's get rid of that one. See how that pans out. Right. So, we will have to look at our production levels eventually. Artisans. Right, canned food. Definitely need some canned food. And also sewing machines. So, and I think that allows us to make some bigger ships as well. Yes, we can make frigates now. We need 750 artisans for clippers, but we can definitely get a frigate in play. A bit more firepower in case we need it. So, the beef and the red peppers need to turn to goulash. Now, goulash is artisan, so that will be on the mainland. So we need to set up a route. Right, so let's create a route, a trade route from here to here. And we're going to load peppers and beef and unload them. And we could probably... No, that'll be it. Goulash supply. And we need a ship for that one. Let's get Pierre's rock on there. So that'll start transporting the peppers and the beef to Sparring Town, which means that we can look to start setting up at least our goulash factory, which I think is going to have to go down around here, industrial wise. Maybe we just build it out here and then move it all later. Yeah, that might work. We need 8 windows. We've got 1. We can get that second window factory up and running. Getting closer. So we can now build town halls. We can build a variety theatre, which the artisans are going to need as well. We've got some more ornaments to play with. And rum production, well, we need to go. You can see here, sugarcane is from the New World. So we will need to get over there. And zoo, okay, lots and lots to take care of, but structurally we are fairly sound.
Life is like seawater.
Desperately need to get those canned goods. And they want the variety there, so we're going to need a lot of windows and a lot of steel. So, we're now getting iron from here, which will start filling up pretty quickly. What else do we have an abundance of here? Not a lot. Bread's pretty serious. So let's look at our trade route. What's bringing bread? Worker trade supplies bringing bread and soap. Beer supplies just bringing beer. They're still selling spuds, which is fine because it's generating cash. Right. So we need to bring some more supplies across. Is there a coal? There is a coal deposit here, but we don't have enough workers. Right, let's think about this. Charcoal kiln, 10 workers. We could do that. We could get that in just down here for now. We can bring those supplies to the mainland so that they can get furnace out. Alright, so we need another trade route. Create trade route from Orion to Sparring Town, and we're going to load up iron and coal. And this is iron supply. And we'll chuck the seagull on it. Done. Right, so they should be okay. That's going to bring more supplies into Sparring Town to keep the industry going here. They're not close enough to a warehouse, so let's just chuck a road across there for now. There you go. 3 windows, 6 steel, bricks are coming in. Right. While that's taking care of that, we're making a frigate. Maybe we'll blueprint some more housing down. I said blueprint.
Worthwhile, no matter how much you pay.
A destruction quest. A +7, we probably want to take it, but how far's our frigate away? Nearly ready. Alright, we're going to take that on.
On your
Wants us to destroy a frigate, so we can get that as soon as that frigate is ready. Where is our gunboat? That's just sitting up here. Alright, so let's get our gunboat down and we'll send a little bit of an armada to take on that quest. We've got half an hour to get that done. Now, where are we at? Let's plot a few more of these. So they need to be able to get ship constructed. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sold how I want this to look. That looks a little bit formed. That's okay, +5, -5. Yep, fine. That's good. Keep rolling. Right, that ship is constructed. Let's wait for the gunboat to get down here, which is where is he at? A little black pearl. Oh, absolutely hooning. Right, so we can group the pearl. Now, new gunboat. Oh, our first frigate is called the Emerald Skies, so we can select both of those.
Fleet, on point.
We can head off. That's a fair way away, but hopefully that'll take care of itself. We'll check on that shortly once we get into a little bit of battle. Right. So, our artisan community. We need to look at setting up. Alright, an artisanal kitchen. Plonk that down there. Let's get 2 of those down for now. Get the first one in. We got any yeah, we've got the supplies in there, so they'll start making the goulash. We've got iron here, and then the next thing we'll need is a cannery, which needs 75 artisans, which we can take care of, and that will allow the canned goods to come in and start making the artisans a little bit more happy, and they'll pay some more money, and we'll slowly keep going. Full output storage. Gonna start burning through that coal, boys. And that's where probably need to look at picking which island. Which island, let me know in the comments, which island do you think would be better suited for more industrial stuff? This kind of feels like more of a farming land, and fill this out with some people, sort of that is the village, and then farming all the way back. I know we've got the iron mine here at the moment, but if we come over here, we've got iron deposits and all that jazz. We could get right up here on the hill if we wanted to, or...
Ship under attack.
Alright, let's go check that out. Let's get these guys in on the frigate. Which way's the wind going? Gunboat. Pushing in now. Yeah, if we press F1, that gives us postcard mode. Frigate is taking a bit of a battering. Thank you for the tips.
New quarters.
We've got the wind behind us, which is a little bit frustrating. But we are doing the damage here to George Smith's Jubilee. Nearly taking it down. It's 2 on 1. We should be able to get the job done. That gunboat's putting a good bit of damage in. Finish it off. Frigate fires. And that should be it. One more hit. Boom.
Frigate first.
Alright, let's pick up all that stuff as well.
Coordinates plotted.
So we're taking a bit of damage, but that will repair once we get back to the harbour. Right, let's pick all that up. Don't wash yourself up on the rocks, mate. Settle down, Emerald Skies. And we've got the castaways. Right, so deliver that back. Rightio. So
Fire is out of control.
oh man, now we've got a fire. This fire center is getting pumped. Might need another fire station down here. What's that going to cost me? Just a little bit. just whack one in for now. We seem to be having quite a few fires, and that is hurting our population. Our wheat farm's looking okay. They're missing goods. Missing wheat. We need a lot more wheat. But that's where the trade unions can sort of come into play. We could pop a trade union in just to hit some of these and get a bit of extra production out of them. We'll look at that a little bit later. Right. Not rebuild that just yet. So we're producing the goulash. Now we need the cannery. Alright. Let's wait for some more windows. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. Right, so what else do we need? Just need to get them the theatre, which they need a lot of windows. That's going to come later. And then we need to look at, farming and sewing machines.
Behind.
Got ruins. Let's get them fixed up. Those people back into town. So that's quite self-sufficient at this stage. Expeditions. So the new world.
This is the eye of the Devil's Storm.
Alright, we're really going to have to half get the artisans, up and running and sorted, but we need to get across to the new world and settle some islands as well. Otherwise we're going to be way behind the pump on the AI. So I think once... can't build a clipper yet. It would have been nice to have a clipper available. Oh, running it thin, running it thin. So they'll start getting their canned goods. Not just yet. How are we looking?
I had better leave it to set.
It's that first delivery of canned goods. Now, apparently if you press Control-Shift-3... No, that's not working for me. Okay. Still don't know what it is to, get down on the ground and have a look around. So we need more windows. I guess we could up the sand, because we're gonna need like so many windows. It's only 25 workers, so let's get another sandy in place. Really start pushing that sand level. Which will then feed another one of the glass makers, which is 100 artisans, which we can probably afford for now. Okay. Which will feed another 2 window makers, but they're another 100 artisans. Right, so now we need to start looking at getting this really up and running how we want it. Alright, so I think these 2 can go. Let's get a road through there. Start them on the slow burn upwards. 3,000 coins, thank you.
A crisis.
Oh, jeez, okay. Where's the Queen? Breaking news. Oh, it's another...
Now, here is a vital matter of Queen and country. I'm suddenly hot under the collar.
A bold new expedition.
So now that's to go to Cape Trelawney, so... Oh, alright, so the boys are on their way back. That's fine. Expeditions we need to take care of, but... Oh, mate, so much to do. As soon as you unlock artisans, it's quite crazy. Dear friend, what read in the news is true? Oh, Okay, that's fine. We didn't get to read it. Thank you. Whatever. I'm not worried about that right now. We need to get artisans sorted.
Plenty to get stuck into.
Right, so what we could actually do here, because who needs, these guys don't need, they don't need the pub, they just need the church. So that can come out and that can come out, because that's going to be for leveling up there. Still got this little area as well. Variety theatre. So we could probably put some. Or I want to put the school up in there. Yeah, that could fit. Get the school up in there, and then we can sort of fit this out all nicely. Maybe.
Well, don't be shy.
Bring all them. Yes, it's done.
You make a good minion.
Just for now, while these are leveling up. Fit that out. Fire station.
Must I wear a crinoline?
Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works. Do some ornaments and parts and stuff through there. Close that off there. Right, that'll do there for now. Can we get that one? What am I missing? Just waiting on growth. Right, can we upgrade? Getting there slowly. Right. So, the frigate is back.
You can rely on us.
And we can now make the big boys. Alright, so I'm going to knock out a clipper for an expedition. Let's get a ship of the line in play as well. Let's start getting some ships here. Let's build a fleet. Once they're ready, we'll start looking at expeditions. It's got 3 slots. Where is right, well, we're going to buy some. Let's buy some iron off him. Head back here.
Coordinates plotted.
Okay, so what's going on? That can be upgraded. And that's ready. Right. So, the artisans should now be starting to get their canned goods. They are, but they now want sewing machines. So what do we need for sewing machines? Well, we're already making that here. Then 150 artisans. Alright, we can make one sewing machine factory. It's just turning into an industrial wasteland already, which is not what I really wanted. But for now, it'll have to do. Right. Getting there. Population increasing. Sewing machines will come in. And everyone around here will start getting happy. Workers, more money.
Don't mind a bit, foraging.
Okay, slowly getting there. Don't know what we're going to do here yet. I might just knock that one off for a second. So this stuff will go. I'll work out where the fire station needs to go to, you know, make sure that it can get to everyone. It's kind of decent now. We'll decorate all this out as well. Alright, so where to next? Need to wait for wood, steel, and more windows, but that'll slowly take care of itself. How long on those ships? Right, so five odd minutes. We might be able to send off our first expedition. So what I need to look at here is items that we have, because you can use these items when you do send the expeditions to you know, help out the chances of the expedition. So that one would be a handy one, although it would be good over in our bakery as well. But crafting 40 and force 20. Probably keep most of these here for now. That one could be handy over at the grain farm, to be fair. So a trade union doesn't cost us anything, but we need windows. No, we just need more windows. That'll come, that'll come. Right. So, how is... We'll be getting our first sort of... Everything's sort of got stuff here. Heaps of soap, which is good. Heaps of bread, sausage. We've got grain here, but we're really only utilising that for the pig farm. So we could take some of that grain back over, or just relocate it completely if we don't want to make sausages here anymore. Which could be viable. Get rid of all of the sausage stuff and move that away, and then have that as an import as we start getting more ships. Output storage is full. So let's upgrade that. I guess what we really need to upgrade is this one. But we need windows. Everything needs windows. Now we've got a lot of ships waiting to dock, which is causing a bit of an issue. So we need a pier. Windows again. We are deeply requiring windows, and that balance is dropping rather quickly, fluctuating. So we will need to keep an eye on that. That's probably as they, yeah, the sewing machines start making their way in. So we have upped the window, so... Right. Glass, we should be having... Oh no, glass is steady. Yeah, alright. We'll just let that tick along. Okay, how long? A minute to go. A minute to go. And our clipper is ready. Flagship. Let's just drop some of this over here. They're short. We've got issues here, so we do need to start building some extra ports for all this trade. It's slowing down all the routes. I need windows to upgrade, so we might need another warehouse, I think. Got enough wood. Right. Get rid of them. We're buying shares already.
Ship constructed.
Ship is constructed. Okay, the Sharp Gust. I'm going to rename this one the Expedition for now, so that we can send it out on an expedition. So, here we go, our first expedition. We're going to go to the New World first, because obviously that is where the first port of call is for things we need for the artisans. So a New World expedition. Let's assign a ship. We'll assign the expedition. So we've got these slots here, plus this one. So if you have any ship ones, they can go in there, which we don't have any ship items. And now we need to fulfill these kind of items to increase our chances of a successful mission. So force and hunting. Now, we've got force here, plus crafting, which might help out. Yeah, thanks, mate. So I could send the pastry on there just to get a bit of extra force, plus some crafting. And then goods-wise, we're looking for hunting, which I don't think... We've got coal? Got coal, and well, we could send some beef rations, but we really need 50. Medicine. What else is for hunting? Flour. Different. So you kind of want them to have an option. 10 hunting there with clay. What was the coal? 15 hunting. Right, we're just going to chuck some coal on here just to help out the hunting. And then we need force as well. So I really need beef, I think. Medicine, faith. Should be okay. Medicine 20. Let's take some clothes in case we need that. And need rations. So for rations, generally I would take beef, because it has the force bonus. We could take bread for faith. Here for diplomacy, I really would like 50 beef here, but we just can't afford to leave that. So I'm going to take bread. And we can always offload, you know, these if we don't need them, if we find items. But right, our first expedition underway. Go and find the New World, and then that's more islands and more production that we need to take care of, and then start shipping it back here to keep everyone happy. Rightio, so we're thinking here we need to get some more upgrades happening. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. New buildings unlocked. Good to see. What have we unlocked? Fur coats. So, yes, they're gonna... Okay, so now they want fur coats. My goodness. So for fur coats, we're over here on Washington. And this is where our fur fertility is. But we need cotton, and we need a cotton mill, which is in the New World, so we can't actually produce that yet, but we can start getting the furs, you know, up and running. We've got 10 spare here, so I might just chuck a little hunting cabin deep here, just to sort of get that production underway. So some furs will start ticking over. When we are ready, they should have a nice little stash there. These guys got everything they need. They've got... Yeah, they're getting the schnapps and stuff now. Probably only just enough. So where's that trade supply? 50 and 50, but they're only bringing 5. Who's bringing schnapps to this island? Oh, the hops delivery. Hops is always full. Right, so let's up that to 25. Accept that. Right, there hasn't even been any time lapses or anything. I'm just sort of trying to take care of business. So hopefully it's not too crazy. Right, where are we at? Expedition is running. Need a variety theatre. We still need steel and windows.
You can rely on us.
Where is flagship Pantera? I went to the wrong island with the steel. Great.
On our way.
Over there, buddy. So, these guys are too far from the pub and the market. That's fine. We're going to get that area fixed up at a later date. I just need to make sure we stay on top of these artisans now. So, ideally, we need the variety theatre and fur coats and rum. So we need to get to the new world. That'll be in the next episode once that expedition is sorted, and we'll have to start looking at bringing those things back. What else do we need to take care of here then? Let me think about it. What else can we achieve while we're waiting? Oh, I guess we probably need to start looking at production levels. So let's take a look. The demand for wood is high. Okay, so that's already telling me that I need to get some more wood down, but yeah, we're out of wood. Okay, so this is why you have to keep an eye on everything that's going on. Let's chuck that down there, bring that in there. That's going to cost 5 farmers. Easy days. That'll increase. Let's keep an eye on that. Fish is fine. Potatoes is fine. Quite a high demand for schnapps, but we've got some being imported now. Pigs is good. A little bit high on sausages. And I mean, the wheat production we could turn right down. A high demand on steel. So we really need to start producing some more steel. And a high demand on windows. Oh, so much, so much, so much, so much. Ryan. Isn't too bad. Looking pretty solid. And Washington is fine. So, I mean, Sparring Town's our main one that we really need to know that demand's going up. Alright, looks like we've got our first expedition. Oh no, the expedition's on the way. It's finally headed out. It's leaving.
Frigate first class.
I'm not sure where it is. Leaving. Oh, gee, what am I doing with my life? That was meant to go here.
Coordinates plotted.
Who's got... Maybe we dropped all that iron off. Oh, I'm losing track already. It's a good day, isn't it? Right, so Orion's good. Got a quest here.
Spare a thought for us.
How am I supposed to brag about Punch Club if I can't talk about Punch Club? Oh, I know. The rules didn't say anything about taking pictures. Meet us at the marketplace.
These are good times.
So, take a photo of fighters. There we go. Boom. Submit photo. Punch Club. I thought we weren't supposed to talk about this. So we get a governess. Provides... Residents are provided with a school. Okay, that could be handy. We'll have to wait and see. The artisan village slowly coming along.
We shall add something to complain about.
They're a bit far from the school. Alright, well we can sort that out by... There we go. They're good. Bit of an artisan village, and let's get them upgraded. Too far from the market. How's that? Yep. Welcome to Worker Town. They're still too far from the market. Well, lucky I can move things. Rightio then. Alright, things are coming along. Things are coming along. So... Okay, so we're... Jeez, I've done nothing, and it's already nearly an hour. So I think... what do I want to do? While we wait for the expedition... I don't want to really go into a time lapse in case that expedition does pop up. Output storage is full. We're ready to put in... No, we need steel and windows still. 5 and 5 more. That's fine. Wood's coming in. That's all coming in. What are they missing? Ah, that's where the wood's going. Okay, that makes sense. Wondering why we were low on wood. So, let's think. Let's think. 2.
We make the best.
Ship constructed.
Ship constructed. Don't like that gap. Hello. Get a little dirt road through the middle there for now. I want to slowly move this stuff out of the way. It's not going to fit. Need to go one more closer, but get rid of that road. Okay. And then what we're going to do here is wall. And then we should be able to do this. There we go. Bricked in there. We can't move this for a long time. Eventually you get researchers and stuff, and we can research actually moving this. So we can look at moving that out and free up all that space. But for now, we'll just ring it off and have a little mini industrial zone here for the workers just to move on their way. They're too far from the pub. Where's the pub? All the way down the front. Too far from everything, isn't it? We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm losing out on everything here at the moment. Right. We're good for wood here, that's for sure. This needs a redevelopment. Furs are going to start slowly coming in. This guy's got everything they need. Yep. And the main island is slowly ticking along. Right. They're all workers. Good. Good. We want minimal farmers here because we don't really need a lot of farmers, just to, you know, service the entry-level works, which is fine. It's a little farmer village. So I mean, well, to be fair, what we could look at doing is getting rid of these two brickworks and stopping that clay pit and moving it out here, or just take clay completely off over to the bedrock island eventually, and then start just bringing in the bricks from there, shipping them around wherever we need. It's kind of good that we're all just sort of located up in this one corner, because we're able to, you know, get all of our little shipping lanes all up and away from the pirates, which is another thing we probably need to look at, diplomacy.
Oh, and while we're there, you are kind.
Good. Good.
Don't you bring tears to an old man's eye.
40 grand gift? I don't think so.
A Luso always watches the horizon.
Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe we do need... We'll have to look at getting a quest off him in the future. Right. So that expedition... Out on the seas for 9 days. That's fine. Hopefully we get a message back from that soon. Right, so what do I want to do to finish this little episode off? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to decorate. So I'll go into a small little time lapse here and just see what other things we can, you know, place through here and make this look nice. So we will be with you very, very soon. Right, and we are back. Done a little bit of decorating, you know, just adding some bit of features and just filling in some of the spaces that we left just to add some of these decorations in, toilets and all that kind of stuff, and just sort of added a little bit of a marketplace. Now, by adding in these ornaments, it sort of just brings everything a little bit more to life. So they're selling some vegetables and fish and cheese and flowers and stuff in this sort of main market area here for the farmers. And then I just put another couple little fishmongers here outside the pub, because obviously we've got all the fish coming in from here, so they'll want somewhere to sell it pretty quickly. And a bit of an apple orchard sort of along the front, just to sort of take away. Well, we'll probably look at redoing that a little bit once this fills out. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do through here yet. Obviously want to try and keep a little bit of forestry, and this is sort of like a park, maybe. We could, it depends. It depends if the trees go or not. So still some work to do there in regards to decoration, but that's looking all right. But we have our expedition that's come back. At the end of a rope, a perilous plunge, your expedition is walking along a narrow ridge in the rainforest interior when they become entranced by a scintillating blue of La Cotinga des Mozos. Oh, I don't even know. I'm going to murder, butcher, destroy names. Perhaps it is the distraction of looking up at the extraordinary bird that causes someone to misstep. They fall suddenly through the floor and tumble into fresh air, only an elastic tangle of vines sparing them the drop. The problem now is that they are suspended above a ravine, and it's a long way down. Alright, so we have options. We can shout down a slash with your saber, that's got a 20% chance, or a call down, unpick the knot, that's got a 40% chance, and purely because we took this crafting guy along. I didn't think did we need crafting? Can't remember, but yeah, 40% chance we'll have a crack at call down. It turns out to be an enjoyable puzzle. The knot is examined in attentive silence until the light of the revelation falls across their face. A tug here, a loosening there, and then voila! A slip knot forms that allows a breezy abseil to the foot of the gorge. Your escapologist bows to the exalted gallery. And now the captain awaits our command, so generally we'll just do this one. Extra rations and -3 morale. And they'll be on their way again. So, with that is where we are going to finish today's episode. You know, we've got the artisans up and running a lot. We need to get to the New World now to get these guys, you know, what we need for the fur coats. We could probably get the variety theatre down now. I want to kind of put it here. So, let's get the pub across there. And this will be our last action. And yeah, that could work. And then that down there. Let's do that for now. And that stretches all the way. Good to see. So that will improve our artisans now that we've got that in place. The variety theatre. And the artisans are up and running. So yeah, rum, fur coats, and then eventually we're going to have to put in a university. But we're looking okay. Everything seems to be on track at this stage. Need to get to the New World. Need to get those islands set up. So hopefully that expedition finishes. We'll have to keep on all these supplies. We're running out of steel, so we may need to look at what we want to do with this industrial centre. Do we move it across? Let me know in the comments. But for now, that is where we leave it. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you in another one very, very soon. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, you know, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. you really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel, sign up today, and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos, one here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos go live. Make sure you put on that notifications bell. We'll see you next time.